Okay. So I wanted to begin today, before I dive into the technical details, by giving a little more context for Lasso and Jolt. So I want to explain what this term lookup singularity means from the title. So this was a term and a vision that was sort of put forth by Barry Whitehat in a ZK Research Forum post. It basically means producing circuits that only do lookups. Right, and Barry's motivations described in the post were mostly about like auditability and formally verifying correctness of the SNARK. Generally, the idea is that lookups are fairly simple, and it should be easier to like audit the correctness of like an implementation of a lookup argument and the correctness of specific tables the lookup argument is getting applied to. Versus what a lot of projects are doing today, which is having very skilled developers kind of hand code gadgets tailored to each specific functionality that's important in their application. So if you look at especially like ZK EVM projects, you'll see like tens of thousands of lines of code basically devoted, like low-level DSLs like Bellman or Surcom or something, coding up very optimized gadgets. And it's just sort of impossible to think that in 50,000 lines of Surcom or something, there's like zero issues anywhere in there. So hopefully it's just if you're just doing lookups with one lookup argument, hopefully it's much simpler to kind of make sure the lookup argument is implemented correctly, and if you change the lookup table, to make sure that the new table is implemented correctly, instead of this sort of endless stream of verifying that this particular hand-coded circuit is equivalent to the functionality of the day. Okay. So Barry's post, a couple posts, definitely acknowledges that performance considerations as well. So it acknowledges that current lookup arguments are slower than we would like for this, and also one of the comments I think highlights that for the lookup singularity to be realized, you probably do need to support lookups into giant tables, and mentions things like structured tables, possibly allowing for that. But that's kind of, it's hard to say in this post like what else maybe Barry had in mind. And certainly, I hope that Lasso and Jolt are coming close to realizing this vision.